Your Honor, the plaintiff will be representing himself again. Nine years on this platform, pouring out my soul. 4,000 videos deep and still can't reach my goal. It ain't the content, ain't the mic. It sure as hell ain't me. It's the haters and the trolls infringing on my IP. You clipped me, you memed me, you laughed at my streams. Fair use, you keep saying. Well, we'll see what the judge deems. I'll see you in court. See you in court. Pro se and dangerous. This ain't no sport. I'm gonna bankrupt every one of you who ever made a joke. Discovery is coming, baby. Hope you like being broke. I'll see you in court. And Jamie, oh Jamie, my enemy number one. You spoiled, entitled millennial. You think that this is fun? Federal copyright court, near $1 million on the line, 150 grand per work. Go do the math, it's mine. And Tammy, that woman from Florida, don't think that I forgot. Keep laughing in your comments, cause here's laughing at what I got. A summons with your name on it, certified express and bill. Oh, Billy, I've done my research, yes. I know about your alternative lifestyle. Dude, that's not a crime. I'll decide what's relevant when we get to trial. You're gonna get sanctioned. Fine, I'll see you in court. See you in court. Pro se and dangerous. This ain't no sport. I'm gonna bankrupt all of you, but Jamie, most of all, $1 million federal court. I'm gonna watch you fall. I'll see you in court. Objection. One more count, the vilest thing I've heard. You called my precious girlfriend that awful, awful word. So what? She's got some DUIs too, alright, it's 3. And yeah, her first marriage was open, but hey, that wasn't with me. A couple lifestyle choices don't make my angel a drunk whore. That's defamation per se, pal, and per se means pay more. I might just sue you for that too. An exhibit, every laugh is on report. 9 years of my life's work, and you treat it like a joke. $1 million from Jamie. Hope you like being broke. I'll see you in court. What do you mean, dismissed with prejudice? What do you mean, vexatious litigant? I'll appeal. I'll refile. I'll see you in the Supreme Court. That's not how any of this works.
When your identity is your ideology, congratulations. When your identity is your ideology, congratulations, you've officially screwed yourself, because now it's not just an idea, now it's you. And when the idea gets challenged, you don't hear disagreement, you hear an attack. So what do? You build a bubble, a nice, soft, padded little bubble where everyone agrees with you, uses the same words, hates the same people, and claps at the exact right moments. And you will defend that bubble at all costs, even if it makes you sound incredibly stupid. Facts don't matter anymore. Logic's gone. Humor? Dead. Because admitting you're wrong would mean admitting you are wrong, and that's unacceptable. So you double down, louder, angrier, dumber. And that's how you end up defending nonsense like it's sacred scripture, not because it's true, but because without it, you'd have to actually develop a personality. When your identity is your ideology, congratulations, you've officially screwed yourself, because now it's not just an idea, now it's you.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy Tuesday. It is a beautiful Tuesday here in Florida. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful start to your day. Let me say hi to everybody. At a time, I am very glad that you are at least able to listen. We have, I'm just going to call you Jay. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Stolen Pie, welcome. Collecting aluminum cans. Hey, every little bit helps, honey. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Hello, Sarah. Patty. Hey, Joe. Gladys, hello. Sharoma, how are you? Hello, Jack. I don't know. I think we're now back to stomping with purpose. Hey, Barbara. Honey, we all need to do that sometimes. It is toxic as fuck sometimes. Hello, Drew. Okay, I don't know what that says. I'm assuming it is in your native tongue. You're the only one that said hi to him. So, hey, you get the prize. I don't know what the prize is, but whatever it is, you get it. Hey, Will. Hey, Will, how are ya? Let's see. Have I missed anybody? Hulk Smash, my love. How are you? I have not even watched his live stream, to be honest with you. I went to bed. So I had to be up early. I had some things I needed to do this morning. Hi, Jody. Yes, that last short video was actually from Jack. It's been up for less than 12 hours and already at about 950 views. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Jack. The one that started the program is by a creator that would like to stay anonymous. They do occasionally send me stuff if they know I'm going live. So, yeah. Oh, he's a little upset with me, sweetheart. He's a little upset with me. I'm okay, though. You did. That's really, really good. That's really good, Jack. Good for you. That's true. My Shan, getting ready for work. All right. It means hello. Thank you, darling. That samples guy. For those who want to give Jack's video you saw there a like and a view, let's get him up to 1K views. Yes, please do. Please do. Thank you for posting that. I appreciate you doing that. He threw a fit because no one in chat and threatened to end the stream early. Aw, that's sad. Yeah, he really is always upset with me. He's very upset. He said I couldn't last a week with a positivity. It was actually 11 days. And I don't really call this a drama stream. I'm just giving you all updates as I get them through court. So yeah. The 5th of Never, that samples guy. That's when that happened. Raven, hello. How are ya? I hope you're well. Thank you, Barbara. There you go. There you go. See, that's smart. That is smart. That is smart. I also, by the way, have some artwork I think that I'm going to show from Kit. I like this one actually. Well, I like most of what he does. So I'll show that in just a minute. Hey, Bill, honey, how are you? The fact that Eli couldn't get a 1 from his mods means they pop in, say hi, and then put him on mute. Yeah. Yeah, I think because it's a short, most of the views are just people skimming shorts. Well, that could be, honey. It doesn't matter, though. Well, isn't it so nice when you don't take, or when you take those breaks and come back? I just got off one myself. Yes. Hi, mighty Mr. G. If you add up his last 10 videos, you could probably not. No. I mean, we can look and see, right? We could look and see just out of curiosity. I mean, you know, it's fun. It's fun to look. Let me show you some artwork that Kit has done. Oops, oh shit. Sorry, Kit. Oh. There we go. There we go. That's pretty cool too. That is pretty cool too. Hey, Heidi, my love. How are you? Who thinks that having to listen to him... Listen, the Fisher Price laptop is fucking precious. I love it. It is great. Certified bullshit artist. That's funny. I like it. Oh, only 40 minutes, Jenny? Wow. Huh. I ordered a yearbook. Oh, that's his high school from his years. Can't wait to see that weasel from back then. Oh, that'll be interesting. Newsflash. You may have to come tell us how, what you saw. I only put 2 words for a title. I don't pretend to know why the algo picks stuff up to cycle. Honey, it doesn't matter. I think it's great that you're getting those views. I really do. Good job, Kit. I like that. That's pretty good. I like that. And I'm also going to play, because I uploaded a short today. Well, it's more of a video. You know, I am a lot of things, and I will actually admit that I'm a lot of things. But one thing I am not is a liar. I'm just not. Do I misspeak? Sure. Do I forget some things sometimes? Absolutely. It comes with age. Okay, that's funny. Eli's shorts need to be put in the washer with his hat and shirt. Yeah. Hi, my Sean. But I don't intentionally lie about anything. So when somebody calls me a liar, like the dirty bitches last night did, Dawn and Tia, everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. Okay, well, now I'm just going to start posting the fucking receipts, just like I had to do with her and him lying about she never said anything about the BBC or she's ever had the BBC. And who hasn't said the N-word by... Well, I've never said the N-word by accident or otherwise, because that's gross, Joe. So I made a little video. Call me a motherfucking liar one more time, Eli, Dawn, Tia. Judge Stacy is out. But you keep calling me a liar and see. Please keep doing that. Now, of course, I did not put the judicial assistant's name or anything on blast, of course. I wouldn't do that. But you can see right there, all civil cases are currently being reassigned to Judge Rexlider or whatever the name is. All of them. Okay. So, I mean, it's right there in fucking black and white. There was no lying. I don't have to lie. The truth is much more fucking interesting when it comes from when it comes to do with him. So very clearly, I did not lie. All of them are live. Or I mean, being reassigned. Sorry, I was looking at something else. So here's then I get an email this morning, or copied on an email this morning that Cucky had sent to the court. I'm not going to show you the email, but in part, what it said is after, you know, he wants to set the record straight that all these motions are according to Judge Stacy's JA are still being looked at by her as of June 20th. Nobody ever got any indication whether or not that was going to change, blah, 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 whatever. And then, so he wanted to make it clear for all the parties. You don't speak for me, Eli, and I think I can speak for Jamie when I say you don't speak for him either. You're a douche canoe. But part of the email said, and this is the fun part, I do not intend to confer regarding or participate in scheduled hearings with Judge Rexliger's office until the parties have received further direction from Judge Stacy regarding the pending motion before her, including the expedited motion to vacate. What is fascinating about that is this douche canoe thinks that he runs the court. So I did a little research because, well, you all know me. You all know me. I got to share this. I didn't even share my screen. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. So I did a little research and, you know, he can refuse to participate. That is absolutely his right. He can refuse to participate. Here's the problem with that. That does not mean it stops the proceedings. The only person that is authorized to stop the proceedings is the fucking judge, not Cuckaroo from California. That's not how that works. Now he'll say, well, I'm the plaintiff. This is my case. It doesn't matter. He does not make the rules, nor can he make the rules. So if he refuses to participate, that's his problem. Jamie and I will be in court like we're supposed to be. Sorry, not sorry. He doesn't want to participate? Cool beans. That's great. What they heard from ODN was a lie. I never said the judge that I knew for certain that the judge was going to dismiss the cases. What I said is they are first, or the judge is first considering the motions to dismiss first. No, if there's one thing you don't want to do is lie to the damn court, you're right. The fact that they think everyone says that word is fucking disgusting. And exactly. Oh my, I can't. That word has never, ever been in my mouth. It's disgusting. I just posted at midnight, and when I woke up, I had hundreds of views and kept growing. I think that's pretty cool. Why did ODN say he lost the case? Nope, never said that. I never fucking said that. Slow DN. Listen up, you knuckle dragger. My videos and live streams stay up now. People can come back and listen for themselves. I never said that. Never said that. You're a liar. Bill would not either. You're exactly right. Hi, Gemma, my love. Don't forget to grab your pearls, Sharoma. Please. Lying to a judge is more than stupid. That's a great way to get your case completely dismissed. You can't be trusted at that point, right? He wants to make people think he's right. You're exactly right, Jenny. But the problem is that people can do their own fucking research. It's not that fucking hard. But of course, his lazy ass girlfriend, Tia the drunk, and Sandra are all too fucking lazy to actually go and do some research. They're too slow in the head. Oh, well, because Eli said it, it must be true. Yeah, well, here's the thing. No. Exactly, Patty. Oh my God, he's throwing a temper tantrum and literally stomping his feet. Good, I hope so. Eli emailed the court lying that he was, yes, he did do that. You are right. Oh, that would be the cherry on top of the fucking ice cream cake, Joe. That would be lovely. Perjury is a crime. You are right. You are right. No, he doesn't. Exactly, because that's exactly what would end up happening because he didn't show up. He does think he runs the world. He doesn't run shit. He can't even run his mother's household, in my opinion. But Eli thinks it is his world and we all just live in it. Yep, you're right, Barb. Eli gang is so... Amen to that, honey. Old Diddy. I think Diddy said that because he misses Diddy. Yeah, he's a mess. Cole is counting down the days to his Diddy being released. Nice. It doesn't sound like any of them follow the case. They don't. They just take him at his fucking word because they're absolute fucking idiots with less than 2 brain cells. Honestly. So a few hours later, we got, I'm going to go over that in a second. He got an answer from Judge Stacy's judicial assistant that said, I cannot comment as to the pending motion and can only advise that, and this is in bold lettering, all civil matters are being reassigned to the new judge. What does that tell a reasonably intelligent person? Your Judge Stacy is gone. See ya. Bye. Done. Done. All civil matters. Was that clear enough for you there, Cucky, or nah? I mean, do you need it like skywritten? Let me know when you're back on Bear Island Trail for a walk, and I'll hire a fucking plane with a big banner blowing behind it to fly over that says Judge Stacy is out. That's gross. That's just, oh, sorry. All right. Next, that's us. Say hi to us. So this was put in my Discord today. I thought it was interesting. I'm going to share it with you guys. Do you think he called in sick for work today because of this? I'm probably giving him a fucking heart attack because shortly after I posted that I was going live at 3 o'clock, I get sent a screenshot of his community wall where he just put LOL. You can laugh. The only one laughing is me, Eli. You're fucked. Please understand that. It's done. It's done. Okay? My God. So this was sent. I thought it was interesting. This is Susan Stacy. And this was from March, from a Facebook group called We the Parents in Seminole County. So I want you all to think back of all the things that Eli has said that Judge Stacy is doing. The shit test, all of the things, she's going to automatically know that I'm right and they're wrong and blah, 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 blah. Maybe he did some research on her, because I hate to say this, her reputation precedes her. Okay, this group is asking that she not be re-voted in, basically. What it says is Seminole County, Florida, what parents are reporting about Judge Susan Stacy is devastating. Families are reporting that stepping into this courtroom led to some of the worst devastation of their lives. She was in family court at this point. Parents described their lives being torn apart, children removed, relationships destroyed, lasting trauma, financial devastation, homes and careers lost, leaving many feeling completely hopeless and in severe emotional distress. These are not isolated complaints. These are clear patterns. So here is what some of the Seminole County folks have reported about her and her courtroom. Due process and fairness concerns. Hearings cut short or rushed. Hearings proceeding despite improper or incomplete service of process. Parents not allowed to fully present evidence. Testimony ignored or dismissed. Decisions made without full review of the record. Parties labeled vexatious despite having attorneys. Custody or time-sharing decisions reportedly made without a pending motion or full evidentiary hearing. This is also posted on my community wall for anybody that wants to go back. Might be the same song. For anybody that wants to go back and read it after I'm done. He loves to rewrite history. Yeah, he does, but unfortunately, that's not how it works. Maybe. And yep, I would have to agree with that, Barb, but I'll tell you what, knowing this and having, oh my God, months worth of clips and shit that he has done saying what she's doing behind the scenes, if, and I already know it's not going to happen, but should it have happened, I would have absolutely have filed a motion to remove her from the case. And I would use his own words that he said she was doing to disqualify her. True that. Maybe Eli feels Judge Stacy is a harsh judge and will side with him because of Jamie's so-called harassment. Yeah, harassment my fucking ass. Don must get secondhand jealous. You would think, wouldn't you? You would think. Yeah, and with a little bit more experience, maybe. Yeah. Oh, God. Maybe. I mean, Drew, at this point, I'm thinking anything is possible. Well, exactly, Patty. Exactly. I would agree. Yeah, it's not a great picture. Yep, I agree, Jack. You're right. I think the only friend Eli has ever had is Millennial Monkey. I think the only thing she's going behind the scenes is laughing at the new judge saying, "You deal with Eli." That could be. Oh my God, Will, that's great. That's great. I love that. All right, let's get back to this. Just so you know, guys, I know that I'm out of the drama for the most part. I think that everybody has a right to know this stuff, especially since I'm just doing an update, guys. That's it. I'm just discussing the case. But I will still take your money. That's why Eli is stomping his feet in a tantrum right now. Yep, that could be. God, no, Jenny, of course not, darling. Me too, Joe. Me too. Eli was born with a Gordon. Yeah, I would agree. And unfortunately, things are not going to go his way. The way he spoke about Judge Stacy was straight up creepy and obsessive. I would agree with that as well, Sharoma. You're right. You are quite right. Yes. Judge Stacy gave him false hopes of getting revenge on Jamie and getting rich. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, if he emails the judicial assistant about the case, we have to be copied on it. That's a law in Florida. So he can't have, one-way conversations with the judge or with the judicial assistant. So, but luckily, they know that. So, right. I'm correcting the record. That's right, Farley. You're right. Over 50 years old, he would have learned things never go. You would think, but apparently, especially going to court with me. So it's like, dur, dur, dur. All right. ADA and medical accommodation issues. Hearings forced despite documented medical conditions. See, that's what I think is funny right there. He can say, "Oh no, I'm not available for a hearing on that day because we have appointments," and it was a fucking lie. She was fine with it though. No accommodations for disabilities. That's just flat out, right here is against the law. Continuance denied for funerals, high-risk pregnancies, or doctor-ordered care. Psychological evaluations and medical overrides. Psychological evaluations ordered over the opinions of treating physicians. Apparently, Judge Stacy seems to think she knows more than a doctor. Primary doctor's findings or medical records not considered. Evaluations ordered despite ongoing medical treatment. Parents not allowed to use providers covered by their insurance. Required to use specific third-party providers, creating significant out-of-pocket costs. A judge cannot tell you what doctor that you have to go to unless the state is going to be paying for said doctor. Period. She cannot have an opinion on that. I would agree with that, honey. You're right. You're right. Well, he's special, all right. Special ed, in my opinion. Eli will try and skirt the law. He does it quite a bit. If he does make it through law school and passes, other lawyers and judges will go hard on him. Good, Jenny. What if Eli passes away before his mom? That's not impossible. It's not impossible. You're right. It could happen. It was 6 a.m. his time. He didn't want to be in court at 6 a.m., but he sure went to GLM's live that day to talk about fucking drama. Yes. Eli screwed himself over missing that January hearing. Since he wants Judge Stacy so much, he delayed things, and now she hasn't ruled on his motions going back to May. Right. And just so everybody is aware, when a case is transferred to another judge, all the pending motions get transferred with it. So the new judge did not get everything except Eli's motion to keep Judge Stacy on the case. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. I double checked. Exactly, Sharoma, you're right. Yeah, he wasn't available, my ass. He was available for drama. We have it clipped. Eli has unresolved trauma stemming from never measuring up to his little brother. That's certainly, Joey, that's certainly an opinion. And I kind of mirror that opinion. Yeah. I wonder if she's working behind the scenes in these cases with an opposing party as well. Yeah. Who builds their life around waiting for their mom to pass out? Can you imagine? Oh my God, no. God. All right. Financial orders and pressure. Child support ordered despite disability. If you're disabled, yes, if you are a mother or a father and you have a child that's underage, you should be helping to pay for said child. But if you're on disability, disability can't take that out of your disability check. They cannot. I'll double check it, but it's, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me look. I'm going to say in Florida because that's where she is a judge. So, okay. If you're on SSDI, it is considered income for child support purposes. So they can order it. If child support is unpaid, SSDI benefits can be garnished. SSI, however, cannot be garnished for child support under federal law. Now, if a parent becomes disabled after a child support order is entered, they should immediately ask the court to modify the support order. So what that means is they would have to ask the court to decrease the amount that they have to pay. Yes, thank you, Jody. I'm glad I looked it up though. Thank you. I'm okay being wrong and admitting it. So that's, yeah. Eli was the kid growing up that nobody wanted to be around, and we're beginning to find out why. Yeah. Eli doesn't walk as much now, so his exercise is limited. That's true. That's true. Child support is, yeah, and federal loans. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm glad I double checked it. I don't want to put misinformation out there. Child support ordered after indigent status was granted. So let me check something really quick. Let me see what it says about that. Okay, so that does not, being indigent does not automatically excuse them from paying child support. Child support is based on the parent's income, earning capacity, and the child's needs. So, yeah. they would still have to pay. So some of this stuff that they're complaining about, she would have been right to order the child support. Now, orders not reflecting actual income or financial reality, that's a whole separate issue. Because child support is based, one of the things it's based on is parents' income and earning potential. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, he's been saying that. Eli doesn't walk now because he's unable to juggle a bit of extra work with other things. That's probably correct as well. Attorney's fees, sanctions, or fines added into support. That you can't do. Child support is supposed to be strictly for the care and support of the child. Contempt fines ordered to outside organizations and families pushed into severe financial hardship. Enforcement and threats of jail or incarceration tied to compliance or payments. That is actually correct. If you're not paying your child support and you continue not paying your child support, you can absolutely go to jail for that. It is what it is. Parents report being pressured to remain silent about their case, including with their own children. I don't know why you would want to talk to your child about a case like that. So, not sure I agree with that one. Reports that silence is enforced under threat of losing custody or further restrictions. That it can happen. If a judge tells you you can't discuss this with your children, she's within her right to do that. Absolutely legal, Bill. Yes. Absolutely. Parents raising concerns that these restrictions interfere with their First Amendment rights. If you think that part of your First Amendment right is to, for instance, a mom to come back and tell their minor children, oh, you know, your dad's slacking, he's not paying the child support he needs to be paying, blah, 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 blah. That's not freedom of speech. That's just being a real bitch. Don't talk ill about your child's other parent. Well, ride the lightning, he probably is. He actually tried to strike 3 of my community posts, the ones I've shown you mostly, saying that they contained content from videos that were removed from YouTube for terms of service. He lied to YouTube 3 times. Of course, I fought all 3 of them. My community post did not go down, but he started doing that while shortly after I was done with my live dropping the truth bombs. So, yeah. They do, honey. I know that they do. I'm not saying that it's right. I don't think it's right. It's not right. Well, I mean, that's a possibility, Sharoma. Jody, Eli lies about smoking, and he is possibly in denial about having an issue, which can be dangerous. Yeah. Well, yes, but morally it's bullshit. I would agree with that as well. Ride the lightning. Yes, agreed. Yeah, to me, you just don't do that. Your kids are not a pawn. Oh, but really? Yeah, because AI come out with that whole, it was part of a it had content that was part of a video that was taken down off of YouTube for terms of service. Bullshit. Bullshit. I've heard him actually say that exact line. You know the little bit that Jamie used to play sometimes about you reap what you sow? He said the same thing, the same exact words as what was in those takedown notices. It's not AI, it's Eli. And I don't care. A real one, yeah. Anytime someone is threatened with silence for court, which is public, you have a First Amendment violation. Fuck what the judge says. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, honey, but I still think it's wrong. Child removal and contact loss. Children removed with no clear reunification plan. Well, here's the problem with that. You know, CPS can come in and remove a child just based on a little bit of information they give to their case manager or whoever. The case manager, you know, calls the court and says, hey, I need a removal order. And, you know, the judge might ask, okay, well, what's the problem? They're not going to have a reunification plan right off the bat. It doesn't happen like that. I know, because I was a guardian ad litem volunteer for years. I think he used another. Oh, I'm sure he probably did, Patty. I'm sure he probably did. Exactly, Joe. It's not AI, it's Eli. It's such a coincidence you got struck when you started correcting. Right, exactly. It just all of a sudden started happening. Isn't that fucking amazing? No follow-up steps, services, or timeline provided. Eventually, DFACS will come up with a plan. Visitation cut off despite compliance. Here's the thing. A judge is not going to order visitation to be cut off unless somebody from CPS or the organization where the visitations are happening, if they're supervised, unless there's some kind of proof of something. Supervised visitation terminated without input from the supervising provider. That's a little shitty. Parents left without a path to restore the relationship with their children, and parent-child relationships effectively terminated without full hearings. And then injunctions and long-term separation, permanent injunctions placed on parents against their own children. No criminal charges pending. Well, that I find a little odd. Contact completely cut off, resulting in long-term separation and lifelong trauma. Reports of years of no contact while still being required to pay child support. Well, sadly, that is how it is. You still got to pay child support. Sorry. Well, no, I get that, honey. I get that. Eli uses Dawn as content and doesn't want to get a job. It's part of the deal. That's true. He's done it before. People forget that judges are attorneys, and attorneys are among the worst scum. That's, again, quite true, Jack. Yeah. All right. Parental alienation contradictions. Parents accused of parental alienation are then ordered into complete separation from their children with no reunification plan. Child safety concerns, abuse reports minimized or not investigated. I find that to be very troubling. DCF safety plans reportedly disregarded. Police reports reportedly ignored or not given proper consideration. Children returned to an alleged abusive parent without full investigation. That's, to me, that's really bad. That's bad. You have to protect the kids. Courtroom conduct and inconsistencies. Contradictory statements made during proceedings, inconsistent positions impacting outcomes, interactions described as insensitive or inappropriate, such as congratulating a parent on a pregnancy while removing custody of other children. I mean, if she did that, that is awful. I would agree with that. You are right. You are very right, Patty. Very right. So then we've got impact on families, ongoing and long-term emotional trauma, lifelong impact on parent-child relationships, parents reporting severe psychological stress related to court experiences, and it goes on and on. Then they ask people to send shit to them to kind of strengthen their position. To me, that's scary. That's scary that kind of stuff is going on. If it's going on, that is scary. If that's what she was doing, that is scary. Very scary, actually. At least many are otherwise. How else can a prosecutor go from prosecuting crimes to now being a lawyer who defends criminals? Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Kind of makes you wonder. So, one more thing I'm going to show you. And it was not, well, it wasn't my idea. It was actually Patty's, and it was a good idea. I'm glad that she suggested it. So, I don't know how much sugar's happening, but okay, Farley. All right, let me pull this up. Patty had a good idea. Patty thought that I should do a motion to the court to hold on, I gotta find it. To ask for a hearing for some guidance on how this is all going. First of all, it has been way too fucking long, guys. This has been way too long. We should not have to wait this long for a, where the fuck did it go? To wait for a, oh my God. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going to have to get it elsewhere. Oh, duh, Tammy. Let me pull it up. And I can show it to you. There we go. It's a motion for status conference. And that's just to kind of see, where we're at with everything. Because I, for one, would like to know. This is getting fucking ridiculous, to be honest. All right, hang on a second. All right. Let me pull it up and do what I need to do with it. There we go. Okay. All right. This is not going to continue to take up all of my time. I'm sorry, but no. Just no. No. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know why it won't. don't know why it won't let me pull it up that way. Hold on a second, guys. Let me go into the court documents. I've already filed it. It's already been accepted. So we'll see what happens. I'll wait until the end of the week. If I haven't heard anything, then I'll ask for some hearing dates, and he can go or not go. I really don't care. Doesn't make any difference to me whether he goes or not, to be honest with you. Okay. All right. Let me catch up with chat first. To be fair to the judge, that is hearsay and scorn. Well, I would agree with that. I would agree with that, Jack. Yes. I would agree with that. All you have to know about Dawn is that her kids don't talk to her. That speaks volumes to me. Yeah, it's kind of sad when your own kids don't talk to you. Yeah, and I told you guys the shit with the filings that he's tried to do, like the protective order he's trying to get on me for Dawn, he can't. That'll end up being dismissed. She's got to be named as a plaintiff and come out and do this herself. That doesn't hurt my feelings even a little. It would have been probably over with by now, to be honest with you, Jody. It would have been over with. All right, so this is what I filed. Let me get this off of here. All right. So, there was like 10 points that I wanted to make. The matter was recently reassigned to the new judge pertinent to the court's administrative reassignment of cases effective July 1st. There are numerous motions presently pending before the court, including motions to dismiss, emergency motions, expedited motions, and other matters that have accumulated over the course of this litigation. Several of these motions have remained pending since approximately May of 2026 and have not yet been ruled on. Following the reassignment of this matter, defendant contacted the newly assigned judicial assistant and was advised that the court's initial priority is to review the pending motions to dismiss. That is an email that I went over with you guys last night. Subsequently, plaintiff communicated with the judicial assistant assigned to the previously assigned judge, taking the position that certain pending motions should remain before the former judge and indicating that he did not believe hearings should proceed before the newly assigned court until his pending motion regarding judicial assignment was resolved, which of course that is not something that is in his discretion to decide. As a result, there now appears to be uncertainty regarding which motions should be heard first, the scheduling of hearings, the status of previously filed motions, and the overall management of this case following reassignment. Complaintiffs. That's true. That's true, Jack. You just fell asleep. Are you telling me I'm boring you? Because, I mean, if that's the case, go to fuck on somewhere. Defendant believes that a brief status conference would promote judicial economy and assist all parties by allowing the court to I got frogs. Clarifying which motions remain pending, determining the order in which pending motions will be considered, establish procedures for future scheduling, address any issues arising from the recent judicial reassignment, and promote the efficient administration of this litigation. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that it has gone, oh, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you. Trust me. Sleepy Joe. Uh-oh. We're going to start calling him Biden. That should hurt him. This has gone on way too fucking long. There is absolutely no reason why some of this shit should not have already been taken care of with Judge Stacy. I realize she tried to pass it off to a magistrate. The California cuckold cried, and boom. Because the law is all have to agree, he got his way. Defendant respectfully submits that resolving these procedural matters at an early stage will conserve judicial resources, reduce unnecessary motion practice, and assist all parties in proceeding in an orderly manner. Defendant files this motion solely for purposes of efficient case management and not for purpose of obtaining any substantive ruling on the merits of any pending motion. Defendant respectfully submits that a status conference is particularly appropriate because the orderly administration of this case should proceed under the direction of the currently assigned court. Prompt clarification of scheduling and case management issues will assist all parties in avoiding unnecessary procedural disputes and allow this matter to proceed efficiently. Plaintiff has expressed the position that certain pending matters should remain before the previous assigned judge pending resolution of his motion regarding judicial assignment. Defendant believes a status conference would assist the court and the parties by clarifying the procedure going forward under the currently assigned court. And blah, blah, blah. So I'm asking that they set a status conference, clarify the status of pending motions, establish a procedure and schedule, and grant further relief. Enough fucking pussyfooting around about this bullshit. It's a pain in the fucking ass, and I'm over his absolute fucking stupidity. I'm over it. It needs to be dealt with and be done with it. I don't see why that should be an issue. Well, I mean, all he's doing is wasting our time. There you go, Jack. And the magistrate again will be assigned that he will refuse. Oh, of course. Of course. Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. It can go on without him. He doesn't get to determine that. Patty may choose the he may choose the magistrate. Well, that's a good point, Jody. That's a good point. Clearly not, Sharoma. Clearly not. Unfortunately for him, we all have things to do. Jamie has things to do. I have things to do. Like October starts my annual enrollment for Medicare. That's where I make my monies. Hey, Jamie. I am not going to be getting days off to be dealing with this stupid shit. Period. If you know, you know. Yeah. Apparently he had sued somebody. I can't even remember the story. I think Eli tells it that it was a business partner that screwed his father. I don't know. The judge gave 4 opportunities to discuss this with everyone. One person refused it. Exactly. So that's kind of where we're at right now as far as updates. I'm sure there will be more coming very soon. But like I said, he can, Jesus, he can refuse to participate all he wants. It will not keep the, oh, somebody's dirty deleting to Lady Lie. We already got all the screenshots. Already got them all, little man. They're right where I can get a hold of them if I need them. So, yeah. Courts probably tell stop it and you're wasting the court. That's exactly what's happening at this point. Yes. Hold the phone. His daddy quit his job and sued someone. I vaguely remember the story. Is Eli, what? Is that what happened? Huh. Well, that's interesting. I'm just updating the viewers. That's it. It's not, I have to turn the page to the next one for this absolute ridiculous LOL suit. And if I don't keep you all updated, oh my God. Jody, thank you so much, love. I appreciate the donation. Anybody else want to be generous? I do appreciate that, though. Very, very much. Thank you, my love. All of this being the result of some unresolved daddy issues. The thing is, he's such a fucking control freak. He thinks that he gets to control the courts as well. Just like he thinks to control me and my free speech, and Jamie and his free speech, and Bill and his free speech. That's not how it works. You don't. I'm sorry. It just, no. Doesn't work that way. Fuck off. We're not having any of that. Did it to yourself, my guy. You did it to yourself. Wasting a whole lot of money on suits that you ain't never going to win. Much better choice than a judge. The obsession with Judge S. Yeah, it's creepy. It's creepy. Eli should also dirty delete his threatening post about Chrissy. Yeah. Chrissy just laughs. Look, Tammy. Look, James. Look, Bill. All you have to do is sign a one-way conduct agreement. Listen, I heard him make a comment on one of ODN's streams about, well, I mean, if Tammy is really going to come out of the drama, then she might just as well settle out of court. You can suck my monstrous fucking ass. I would never settle with you. Never. I will fight you until there's no more fight left in me. Not that I'm really going to have to worry about that all that much, because your lawsuit is a joke, Eli. Sorry. Time for a Diet Pepsi. I've been trying to drink more water, so I'm actually down to like 2 Diet Pepsis a day. I'm drinking more water. Yeah, his worthless, very worthless threats. But I love that he's deleted all those community posts. Yeah, one-way conduct. If he thinks a judge is going to give him that, he has lost his mind. Oh, we've got it all, honey. Trust me, Jody. If it comes down to a trial, which, by the way, has to be done in person, most all of the other appearances can be done by Zoom, or I think they use Microsoft Teams or something. But, yeah. If it comes down to trial where we have to pick jurors and shit, we have to be in the courtroom for that. So you better get out mommy's checkbook again, because you're going to need it for hotels. You're going to need it for flight, food. You're going to be hooked. That you can't do. That you can't do from a Zoom or Microsoft Teams. Definitely Delulu. Eli tried to get ODN ban a couple people in ODN's. Of course he did. Of course he did. Yes. Oh, Jamie, are you over here getting donations again? I think that's funny as shit. I love it though. He would be filing his violations daily. Hell yeah. Oh my God, I can totally see the Mellis family paying to send Eli out of state. One way, Joe. One way. Jody, you are way too kind to Jamie and to myself. That's for sure. You are awesome. Mommy needs to stop financially supporting Eli. That bum will never change otherwise. I mean, I kind of have to agree with that. So I have a present that is coming very, very soon. Terry's 3Gs, our Terry, does artwork. And he has sent me I think he said five or six samples of the work that he had done when he was taking art classes. I think they're awesome. I love them. I don't know which ones are in the box, but he shipped them to me. And I probably will keep all of them because I do love what he does. But we might do a giveaway, like a prize. We might do a bidding for and then giving money to charity. But I'll let you know. Patty, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. In fact, this month, Gemma sent me a message. This month is, hold on a second, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Here we go. This month is Disability Pride Month, at least in the UK. So maybe what we'll do is we will make we could do a raffle. Absolutely. We could do a raffle or a silent auction. Well, it won't be too silent because I'll do it on a live stream, but maybe we can make a donation to a US-based organization that helps the disabled. That might be fun. Bill and Eli projects when he talks about you and your living. Yeah, that's true. Eli does project. He is jelly that you are a better YouTuber. Absolutely. Hi, Tara. I was just talking about your gifts that you just sent me. And we were thinking that if I am not totally in love with all of them, we might take one and do an auction or do a raffle. And if it's an auction, we will donate the money to a charity. Yeah. You made another shop today. Well, how about shopping me the link there, little man, so I can take a look at it. And I can show everybody how absolutely awesome you are. I mean, us over here already knows that, but still, I would love to look at it. Oh. And I just got it. All right, let's visit Jamie's shop. And I'm going to also put the link in the chat. I thought it'd be pretty cool, Tara. Okay, that is the link to his shop. This is for his Scarticulus, or Scarticulus. I'm sorry, Jamie. Shop. So let's take a look and see, guys. Let's do it together. We're going to do it together. Oh, you got hoodies. I love hoodies. All right, let's see what he's got, guys. I absolutely love his artwork. I have always loved his artwork. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. I love this one. It's a sticker. It's a sticker. Who doesn't love stickers? Look, there's pins. Yay. Hoodies. They know if you've been naughty hoodie. Oh, I love that. And it's got his show on the back. Oh, I love that. Oh. Chucky Charms. That's pretty cool, Jamie. Planet Woodsboro. Hats. I like that too. Oh, coffee mugs. Look, coffee mugs. Better Call Guys. I love that. Dark Passenger. Daylight Come and Me Wanna Go Home. Chucky. I love these. Jamie, these are awesome. And then, of course, he's got it hooked to his YouTube channel. I love this. Good job. When I get some extra money, I will be purchasing some stuff. Yeah, I have never been a big fan of horror. You know, like, I don't like Chucky. I'm sorry. I don't. I've never watched Scream, but when you did your last live about Scream, I'm like, maybe I was missing something. So I may have to go and look. But of course I still come because I just like to hear you talk, and you know, you seem to have a good time, and I like to show you support. So no rainbow toys. It's mostly horror movie merch I've done over the years, but I got a cool new embroidery. I love the hat. I do love the hat. Cookie Charms. I think that's definitely talent. Jamie's very talented. I don't care what anybody says. No, that you absolutely, Jamie. That is brilliant. That is absolutely fucking brilliant that you did that. I love it. Oh, wow. I like both of those stickers. Oh, I'll put them on my car. Do you know what, Jamie? Could you do, when you do your stickers, right? Can you also like put down at the bottom or somewhere on it, like a link to your YouTube channel? I mean, I know they're not going to be able to click it, but they can at least see it. I would put both of these on my car in a minute. Jamie owns a few of them. Yes. I love that. Oh God, I'm scared. It does. We just got to keep on getting Jamie out there. Wow, that's great. That's great. I don't find anything more. Well, like, I also like the Jaws movie, the original one. I did watch The Omen. I'm not a fan. Right, but maybe putting something like on YouTube or something like that, Jamie, just so, I mean, because you know how people are, they're dumb. There you go. You do have a very unique name. I agree. That's some really good stuff, Jamie. Good for you. Good for you. I will make sure to also share that on my share that link on my wall as well, because I think that we want everybody to see that. Yeah, I mean, just something to think about, like as seen on YouTube or whatever. I know that's kind of trashy, but you know what I mean. Jamie showing more effort in earning. Yep. And the thing is that I can promise you, Jamie has probably got a ton of ideas for doing different stuff to be able to market himself. He is very good at that. I don't care what anybody says. He is very, very good at that. Oh, God, The Exorcist. I remember that one too, Sean. Yes. What was Amityville Horror. Oh, my God. No, he does not, honey. Jamie is a hard worker. I agree. And he's got the smarts for it. So, and he's got the personality for it. He should have a shit ton of people watching his shit all the time because he's that talented. If Eli was smart, he'd open a low-cow merch line. There you go. If he was smart, he would just embrace what he is, right? He'd probably be making all kinds of money then. All right, that's all I had, kids. Jody, thank you again very much for your donation. I appreciate it. Jamie, thank you for sharing your new store with us. I'm going to put that on my community wall. I will share it every couple of days. In fact, I'm going to bookmark that. I don't want to lose it. There we go. See if we can get you out there. He will. I agree. The only movie that scares me in my youth was, see, I didn't watch that, or Children with the Corn, Children of the Corn. My mother was a huge lover of horror flicks. Loved them all. Me, not so much. The Blair Witch Project gave me fucking chills. So that's what we do, Jamie. That's what we do. We help each other. And I like that we do that. And we support each other. Yeah. I like that too. All right, guys, I am off. It's been about an hour and a half, so I am off. Trying to figure out what it is I'm going to have for dinner. I'm thinking lasagna. We just had spaghetti, but I'm feeling kind of lasagna-like. Need other colors for shirts and hood. Listen, the hoodies I definitely am incredibly interested in. I love hoodies. Love them. So, can you do a hoodie that just has your channel name on it, like with your wolf stuff? Because I would adore that. Are these men's sizes? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm looking at hoodies. Yay. Okay, Tara. Awesome. I would love that. I would love that. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm off. I hope you guys have a great... You are certainly welcome. I do need an Under Armour hoodie. Good. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. I'm not a skinny woman. So when I'm getting hoodies and stuff like the t-shirts and stuff like that, I normally order men's sizes. So just so that I know they're going to be a little bit big on me. So yeah, that's great. All right, kids. I am off to the races. Not the races, but you know what I mean. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. If there's any more updates, I will update you. Thursday, I've got someplace I've got to be in the morning. Friday is a dentist appointment for Chris. It's time for his cleanings, and he's got a baby tooth that is not, it's bothering him. It never come out. So he's probably going to have that yanked out on Friday. So I got to take him for that. And yeah, if there's any updates though, I'll let y'all know. And if people wear Jamie stuff outside, it's fine. Jamie won't strike you because he understands. Right? No, that's exactly right. I mean, you know, I would love to wear a hoodie and have people stop me and say, what is Scarticulous? Because I will have the fucking YouTube up right away for them to look at after I asked you like horror movies. All right, kids, y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.